¿Qué es lo que hay, mi gente? ¿Qué es lo que hay? Aquí Steven León, a.k.a. el Apex. Así que estamos aquí, le vamos a meter un poquito de lo que se supone que el domingo fuera Sports Night. Lo que se supone que el domingo sea Sports, pero lo cambiamos para hoy, ya que el martes se supone que sale Switch. Pero ya pronto me llega el cablecito a ver si puedo grabar en Switch. Pero hoy le vamos a meter a NBA 2K. NBA 2K21 le vamos a meter un poquito de My Player. Y después le podemos meter a My Team. So que vamos a ver cómo nos va. Vamos a jugar aquí My Career. So vamos a ver, vamos a meterle NBA 2K. Así que gente, denle like, denle share. Gracias a todos los que vieron ayer el live que jugamos Resident Evil 4, los que se perdieron Resident Evil 4. Los invito a que vayan al live de ayer y pasen por ahí y le den, vean el live si no lo vieron. Y de verdad que gracias a todos los que se conectaron ayer, los que me comentaron, los que le dieron like, los que le dieron compartir. Así que vamos a meterle a NBA 2K21. Vamos a meterle aquí, mi gente, so que le voy a dar este break. Siempre le doy la primera. El primero es el break de darle like y darle compartir al video nacional o comentar lo que ustedes quieran. Lo que ustedes quieran pueden hacerlo ahí. So que ahí tienen para comentar, ahí tienen para compartir, ahí tienen para lo que ustedes les dé la gana. So que denme un breakcito. Yo también voy a compartir. Gracias a toditos los que se conectaron ayer. Ayer pues vacilamos un ratito ahí jugando Resident Evil, de verdad. Gracias a todos los que comentaron, todos los que le dieron share al live. De verdad que le agradezco un montón a todos. Un saludito a Julián, que está por ahí. Julián está full. Así que vamos allá, vamos a meterle a NBA 2K. Esto es My Player. Así que gracias a todos por sus likes, a todos por sus shares. Vamos allá. Y como pueden ver, mi jugador se parece a mí, le falta el lunar, pero no pude poner el lunar. Pero sí está calvo, lo puse ahí calvito. Y obviamente estoy empezando My Player, so que estoy en la banca. Hay 12 minutos. Vamos allá, vamos a... Pongan rápido, vamos a jugar. Ahí está. El mío es un centro, por si acaso. Es un centro rebotero y defensor, o sea que no es... Esos que son que a los centros de ahora que les gusta tirar de 3. El Chamur es el rookie de este año. Llega, vamos. Vamos allá. Un pick. Hacho, dámela a mí que yo tengo a John. No la pasó para el enano. Ay, se escucha bien. Espérate. Ahora. ¡Ay, echa para allá! ¡Ah, la metió como quiera! Yo pensé que la había metido un block. Espérate, coge el pick.
Here's DeRozan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Vamos de camino al doble.
Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And Washington making a change here. Napier's checked in.
Wagner.
Wagner with it.
He's
Smith. Coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma
City. ¡Echa para allá! ¡Qué foul!
The 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan,
Pero si le metió un block.
When he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but
Eso fue block.
An elite level
Eso fue block.
Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Pirtle kicks to Mills. And there's the pass to Johnson.
Buen pase, buen pase. Martín. Pero para meterla, chico.
Turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Napier.
Oh, shut up, Napier.
For the 3.
Ah, chico, no me juegues el rebote. No juegues.
Spurs passing it around. Pass to Big Dog.
The Big Dog.
The whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked.
El mío es medio malo el tiro libre.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2.
Es medio malo, lo que pasa es que.
A season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Both shots good from the stripe.
81% yo soy del tiro libre.
Wizards trail by 6.
Está bien.
Outside Beal.
La 81 es bueno.
Shot from free throw range. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Mills with it, working on Smith.
Coger la posición.
Mills passes to Big Dog. Dishes it to Johnson. Here's Pirtle. Got a hand on it.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
Ese rebote lo tenías ahí.
A rebound by the Spurs.
Oh, ese rebote, yo pensé que había cogido ese bote ellos.
To win against the Knicks in their last
Ya lo comelón. Foul. Comelón, dame la bola, estaba solo allá abajo.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Miles checked in for Pirtle.
No está metiendo los tiros libres. Yo le subí un montón de tiros libres porque... By the way, el juego que me compré fue el de Kobe, so que los BC Points se los metí completo al My Player, no le metí más nada. Aquí le estoy metiendo... tengo que esperar que tire primero. Estoy brincando antes. Estoy brincando demasiado de antes. Ya estoy menos que el segundo cuadro. Ya lo guardó y estamos ganando por mucho.
All taking his time here. And Brown
no, déjame a Brian.
Whoa! So the Wizards 5 right now. In and forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Troy Brown is out there with Wall, and it's Bryant in at the center position. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to
White.
cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars.
Derek White, Derek Blanco.
Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys. You know, there's so much more personality.
Ya, te está buscando el one-on-one en John Wall este. Ah, me acá la bola, está loco, va a llegar todo allá arriba. La bestia. Chico, pero...
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Llega. Toma DeRozan. El pick.
DeRozan against Brown. Elbow shot is on the way.
DeRozan's shot fallaba. Ya coge la bestia. The Big Dog. El perrote. Como Roman Reigns.
Murray against Wall. Passes it to Bertans. Here's Hachimura.
Llega.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 6-point game. That
Ay.
one good for 2.
Me va a fallar, la cojo rápido.
He is the real deal. Not
La
only
cojo
a skilled
rápido, no importa.
scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Outside Wall. The pass to Bertels. And foul on the shot.
Claro,
So he'll
Aldrich.
get a chance at the line.
Palero.
In that last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least one first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Here's White. Rebound
No,
by the
se nos va a
Wizards.
brincar, pues rápido el rebote.
Bryant's got his fourth
Le di un
rebound
foul
in this one.
ofensivo.
Bertans kicks to Wall. Pass to Brown.
Hacela. Un claje block.
And stolen by
Oh.
White. One-on-one here.
Al lado, al lado.
DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
Rosen, chimo, sale de 3. Tú no
Brown's
tiras
got
de
7
3.
rebounds in the game. And here is Bertans.
Tipo que no tira
14
triple.
points
Le da
from
con
him
tirar
the
de
last
3.
game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Clava
Contact
también.
on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Ya lo Aldrich, te
And that
tienen,
sends John Wall to the free throw line.
te tienen,
From
ya tú
LaMarcus
sabes,
Aldridge.
con
For Washington,
sangre.
they are on a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Well, the athleticism
Con el-
and ferocity with which John Wall plays
Con
the
el-
point guard position.
lleno de
And you add that to the
bloody.
frame he brings to the table, and look out.
Murray the pass to Big Dog, and it's good for
Da.
2. 6 points for Big Dog. And Junior coming into the NBA
No más
from
si saca la
college ball
bola.
wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic
tirado dos nada más.
performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
The 3 from Bertans.
Llega.
Rebounded by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray the pass to Big Dog. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 7.
Vamos allá, vamos allá.
Inside, changes
No,
up, and
ya,
it's
ves.
go.
Ya lo Aldrich, estás
Playmaking ability
manco.
of John Wall on display.
Está
So
galdear.
explosive. What a pretty pass.
It's White on the wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Big Dog.
No, no,
Outside
pasa la bola,
Murray.
pasa la bola,
It's
pasa la
stolen
bola.
by Wall.
No, para allá no era, era
And
para
here
atrás
we
para
go.
Aldrich, que
Wizards
estaba
break.
solo.
Wall's running. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Big Dog.
A foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
Good one, yes.
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham? The second
Y
rounder
falla
back
los
in
dos.
2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys
Vamos.
like that, and they're going to
Vamos.
have their opportunity to become household names.
Good work there as it goes.
DeRozan contra el mundo.
Well, this guy has
Tacho.
been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on
DeRozan
display.
contra el mundo.
Pass to Bryant.
Este no tira de lejos.
Aldridge with
Ah.
some nice D.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department,
Ooh.
but that oftentimes is all it takes. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to
Tremendo
set
el
up.
pase
Sometimes
de
you
parte
just
del
love an
perro
easy look.
grande. The Big Dog.
Hachimura against Murray. Now here is Hachimura. He's guarded close.
Un poco hago
Brian
gol
up top.
turning. Steal,
It's still
cógela.
DeRozan. To the right side. Wide open look here for Murray.
Buena,
And he
Murray.
wheels that one in. Sinking
Good.
off the back iron.
That's their third
Darly Smart. Ay, mira por donde yo voy, espérate, por estar viendo. No. Ay, por estar viendo la pantalla al lado, mala mía. Darly Fernández, gracias por el follow. Ángel, que la que hay. Gracias por el like, gracias por el share. Ángel Marcano siempre está por ahí.
Passes it to Big Dog.
Buen pase.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots over Hachimura. DeRozan's shot is off.
Ángel es el local.
And so Brown will bring it up
Tengo un
for
par de gente
Washington.
local por
They
ahí.
trail by 9 points. To the left side wing. DeRozan against Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Walls shot.
Ah, yo pensé que iba a coger rebote.
Shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
White. Good.
Ah, lo guay. Yo pensé que iba a hacerlo si falla, ¿verdad? Con un follow. Ya lo, John Wall está malo.
Wizards trail by
John
11.
Wall está malo. 1 de 6.
Outside Wall.
Ah, es que lo dejaron ir,
Wall's
chico.
got 5.
Mira. 2 de 7. Enterosa.
The pass to DeRozan. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Brown.
Este no llega.
Big Dog.
Toma, Aldrich. Súbela. Otra jugada.
Pass to Big Dog. Back to Murray. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And it's good off the back of the
Bueno,
rim.
otro ofensivo, no hay
He's
que
got the lead up to 11 now for San
no hay que
Antonio.
coger la bola ahí, de
From the
verdad, no hay
Wizards,
que.
they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Just 1 second between the shot
Echa
clock
para
and
allá.
the clock.
Vamos.
And here comes White, leading the fast break. Tries a 3, and DeMar DeRozan the
Vamos.
bucket on the assist by White.
Vamos.
DeRozan's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, this is the shot that DeMar DeRozan
Maya.
worked so hard on. He could always make the 3. It's just become more a part of his arsenal.
And here's Wall outside, and he was able
Maya.
to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio, sitting with a comfortable
Bendito
lead up by
pobre
14.
Bradley Beal, mira, iba a
They've
entrar al
excelled
juego
in
y
open court. The
tiene que ir ya
transition
para los
game has allowed
camerinos.
them to build this healthy lead. And
Thanks very much, Bradley.
Pues sí, Bradley Beal, ¿qué pasó? Que ibas a entrar al juego y de repente no sé qué pasó, que se acabó el juego, so te quedaste con las ganas de jugar el halftime. Bueno, lo que pasa es que de verdad esta gente no dio foul, no dio hot over, so no pude entrar. Mala mía, ahora voy para el bloque, Lu.
Can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Pobrecito Bradley Beal.
And after a very
Pobrecito
lopsided
Bradley
first
Beal.
half, we'll see if things play
Se
out
quedó
a
con
little
las
more
ganas.
evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a
Vamos a simularlo, vamos, ¿en qué cuadro le entré? Ya el tercero, 5 y pico.
Here's Beal. The
Llega,
rebound by
vamos.
Big Dog. Big Dog's
Vamos,
got
Patty.
rebound number 9 now.
Patty,
What an
come on,
effort
Patty.
tonight.
and seeing Junior out there again. was impressive
tú eres loco, el
this
mío no
time on the
tira.
floor in his debut. Showed that he could pick his spots and contribute to this team.
Junior did not miss a beat when he came to the game. Did great.
Pero
Exactly
chico,
the
¿por qué tú
debut this
tiras
team
por
was hoping to see
allá?
from him.
Tira por donde tú
And this is what you
estabas.
like about Jan Mahimi defensively.
Estaba
He might not be
solo,
the highest
chico.
player,
Me cagaste en la
but big time
asistencia. Eso no se hace.
Napier with it, now guarded by Pirtle.
Antre.
Now Napier. 9 points in the game so far. The offensive rebound. Mahimi.
Buena, vamos.
goes with the steal.
Lo suave, Mills.
Pass to Big Dog.
Foul y...
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook.
Ahorita fallé 2 tiros libres, mano.
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way
2
around
tiros
the
libres
kitchen.
fallé ahí.
To be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Toma, echa para allá.
Rudy Gay's checked
No me cae la
in for
bola.
the Spurs.
Sí, vamos.
It's a
Push,
+5 advantage
push,
for them in
push.
rebounding after that one.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Vamos.
And the first one drops.
Ya lo me han dado. Me han dado palo.
Both free throws good from
Me
Big
han
Dog.
dado palo.
Wizards trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bertanis, and Turtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pertl. That's the key. When he stays
Oh, Rudy,
active,
Rudy.
blocks are going to be there for him.
Gay passes to Big Dog.
No, 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 pásala afuera, pásala afuera, pásala afuera. Dame la bola, dame la bola.
Here's Big Dog. Poke loose.
Ah, ¿qué tú hiciste, chico? Qué ridículo
Here's
ahí.
Napier. He's got 9. Outside, Beal.
Toma. Ah, eso
Oh,
fue.
went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well.
Toma.
Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football.
Eso fue
in college,
tapón.
so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career. And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg.
No me la cagues otra vez.
He has had to expend so much energy
Por
at
favor.
the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself.
No, macho, por poco fue rebote, aquel no lo boció. Cógelo suave, Mil, no te la puedo pasar así el garete.
Goes up and lays it.
Espero que hagas algo mío, porque
And the Spurs lead by 15.
ya está por 15.
On defense, he recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Por
And that's
15.
typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Beal can't
No,
get it to go.
Mil, ese será mi
In the
rebote.
rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
That was my rebound, bro.
Now here's Mills. Napier covering. It's stolen
Pa'
by
eso.
Mahimi. And here we go. Washington fast break. Ball's not
Oh,
loose.
buena.
Here's the break. By himself. Finishes the break.
Eso es
with
lo
a
malo,
slam.
con el finisher ahí bien grande.
Take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Beal, that's for 2. And again, Washington no
Vamos.
good.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Passes to Big Dog.
Espérate. Double team.
Nobody near Gay. And again,
Vamos.
it's the Spurs for
Tremendo
deep.
pase.
How many times have we seen a possession
Tremendo
like that from
pase.
them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about
Tremendo pase.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Como la cheerleader ahí, como se motiva. Ya me sentaron. Ah, no, yo pensé que me habían sentado.
He's got 18. Outside Wall. Pass to Bertans. The kick out to Wall.
Ah, malo, está malo, está malo.
Miss after miss right now.
Well, they've been better
Mete un
and
poco.
good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy
Vamos.
between these two teams in that area. And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Ya, porque me toca jugar ya la John Wall. Y Wall es el point guard.
He dishes it to Beal.
Toma.
A piece of it, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains
Get out of
possession.
here.
And now another look at that mobile one block.
Echa para allá,
defensive
canto de
performance.
loco.
And those are plays that get you in front.
Echa para allá. Fue foul. Quédate callado.
Marcus
Fue foul,
Aldridge is
callado.
checked in for San Antonio.
Oh, porque me sentaron.
And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing,
Nada, ya
Greg,
estamos
does
dando
the
una escalpiza.
drastic change concern you, and should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
Estamos dando una escalpiza que van a poner.
I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have
16
said
puntos, 2
maybe
blocks, 3
limit
asistencias,
fouls on
14
three-pointers
rebotes.
to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long
Lo
range
único igual
attempts,
que el
but
mira
I
le
really
recortaron
feel like this is the
pelo
evolution of
con
the
el
game,
update.
and that three is going to be vital.
Dale,
Taking a look at
Dale.
the Wizards.
Dale.
Earl Wagner out there with Davis
dale,
Bertans.
vamos.
Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Napier in at the one spot. Here's DeRozan, and no good that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Down low. Here's
Ay,
Bryant,
pero
and finish
el mío era
by
Warner y me lo
Bryant.
cambian a Bryant.
You love it when Thomas Bryant tries to finish with
Se
power.
deciden.
Forget about try, he does it. What a pretty dunk.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Medu. He's defended by Wagner.
Ya
And
lo
it's
meto.
contact and the whistle on the shot.
Fue un
2
pase
shots
malo, de
gone.
verdad.
And
Mala decisión
Washington
de
calls
pase,
for the
pero
foul.
la cogió.
He's off on the first. A different look now.
Y me sentaron para comer banca porque se acabó.
Coming off an illustrious
¿Eh?
career at Connecticut, Napier has established a nice role for himself
Porque me sentaron.
over the last couple years.
Well,
¿Pa'
you
qué-
think
pa'
about
qué
his
me
college
sentaron y volvieron a
career,
poner el
Greg,
juego?
He could beat people with pure skill, but in the NBA, you've got to bring the whole package. That means high level of strength and conditioning,
Mira,
excellent
Bradley
shot
Beal está
selection, being
congelado.
efficient with the basketball. And to me, lately, he's shown signs of putting it all together, and that's why you see the increase in
Ah,
The
llegué
shot's
tarde,
good
llegué
from
tarde.
Smith.
A little artistry in the painted area,
Too late.
converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Outside White. Passes it to Big Dog. He doesn't hit that
Ah,
one.
chico, tira
And
por el
it's
lado
Washington the
zurdo.
other
Oye, por
way.
el lado zurdo, por el lado
and
derecho.
with this one winding down, it's obvious
Dale,
to
Favo,
everyone
ahí,
who
vamos.
watched it,
Dale.
just a total mismatch and a
Siéntame.
true show
Vamos
of
a una
strength
pela.
for the Spurs.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions.
Y
for
adiantre,
them,
se
scoring
activó.
opportunities.
Shazam
And that effort, a
Napier.
big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players.
Salte, que te van a
putting in another
cantar.
impressive performance. It was a big time outing for DeMar DeRozan.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Outside Robinson.
Me da risa mucho los gritos que dan aquí en el juego.
There's the dish to Peyton. Pass to Napier. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Wow, no me jodas, no me
Here
robes los rebotes.
in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. There's the pass to Big Dog. Here is Forbes.
Tírala. Vamos, tírala, vamos.
San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Marlin saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Okay. I got some fantastic news for you. Beats is interested in pursuing a partnership. We got a meeting with them tomorrow, so stop by the office to let me make some VC. You there? Offer from Beats. Initiative, se puede discount. Ya lo acepto. Three-point contest champion. No, macho, jamás en la vida, si no mete triple. 4 por teammate grade. 5 blocks. Okay, choose the initiative that right. Okay, ya entendí. Vamos a asegurarnos esto. Celebration, my points, fans, shooting, next upgrade.
When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through Porsche, ain't no box. If I come through range, ain't no sport. Nah, my Xbox was a sport. On and off court, I put numbers on the board. I financed it all, but who keep a score? We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so
Esto fue driving dunk, por las batch que me dan, te van subiendo esto poco a poco. ¿Ves? Como cogí esta, le di una y ahora puedo subirle más. Ver, mío más defensive rebound. Bash, skill balls. Okay. Vamos a la práctica. En practice es importante. Ahí te he ganado. Tenemos 2-0.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, man.
Está jugando aquí, no estoy para acá. El mío es malo de distancia. Es bueno abajo.
Need some help?
Vamos, Popovich.
All right, everybody, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today. If we can improve our shooting percentages, we stand a better chance of winning games.
There's stream 3-player full card game team up change. Okay. Yo creo que el primero que... Vamos. Hablo. La G3 encendido. Ah, lo papi, qué clase victory. Qué clase de victory, papá. Vamos. Vamos. Con Aldrich. Va para allá, Aldrich. Ah, diablo. Falló bien rápido. Oh. Ah. Para allá. Fuerte. ¿Dónde tú vas? Vamos. ¿Cuál es el próximo? Hay uno más, si no me equivoco. 10 attempts from court. Attack the basket and try to stop them. Stop attacker 100 shot block. Ok, ya sé cuál es. Ok. Ah, goes to score. Muchachos, si tú no viste que... Otra vez.
Let's go.
Bueno. Oh. Ah, ya, sí, I love to score 25%. No me echa a ver si la tiro de espalda. Toma. Cover 100%, brother.
Come on, focus.
Meter el block. Batch upgrade unlock. Ok. Buscar ahora los batch otra vez. Lockdown. You are the on-ball defender. In 5 different situations, stop the offensive player from scoring. Okay. Okay. Lo dejé abierto, demasiado abierto. No, vamos. Good. Ah, lo brincaste tarde, pero está bien. Don't stop. Buena defen. ¿Cómo va a ser, chicos? Buena. Buena. Ya, le fue buena, chico, pero que antes.
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Vamos. Play next game. Let's go. One more game.
Fought through a tough and challenging season, even beating an undefeated team along the way.
We caught up with a couple of the members from Wizards District Gaming to talk about their journey to the title.
55. Wizards are going to win the championship.
The friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum.
Damian Lillard.
Anthony, and it's Nurkic in its center. And for the Spurs, Gay and Aldridge are up front. San Antonio going with an almost entirely new Pirtles checked in for all.
Carmelo.
Big dog
Ya lo que pela por 10.
Johnson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for White. Whiteside's checked in for the Trailblazers. Zach Collins comes in for Rodney Hood.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like
Por
Melo.
10 fucking
Mostly a mid-range shooter in
puntos.
the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Oh, no fue mío.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard
Vengan a
has
echarme los 20 a mí.
taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weaver State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, then boy did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Portland with a change here too. Trent's checked in, and that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Pass to Mills. Three-pointer. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 11. To the middle. Here's Collins.
¿Y quién dejó a Collins solo? Ay, Poel.
Displaying intensity
Ay,
right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control in this game.
Pirtle, the pass to
Ay, bendito, y se la deja quitar también. Mira, siéntenlo.
Here's Trent. 20 points for him
Ay,
last game.
bendito.
The ball movement on this run has been
Ahora
fantastic,
sí.
and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Mills. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Collins.
Wow.
The Spurs have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah,
And
mira,
they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Portland's gone 4-7 from
Sacando la cara. Yo sé que tiene de la cara.
Here's McCollum. And
Solito.
Good, and a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Lo dejaron solito. A Maculoncito.
Mills looking it over. To the paint. Here's Big Dog. That shot.
Ah, mira, este Whiteside, ¿dónde caramba apareció?
Now here's Ariza, covered by Mills. Inside, Whiteside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Mills kicks to Pirtle. The pass to Mills. Here's Big Dog. Collins with some nice D.
Fallando mucha huida aquí. Macho selection y
They're on
todo.
a 17-6 run. Here's Trent. Banked in off the glass. Trent's got 5 now.
Están dando montar esta gente, no galdean, no hacen nada.
They're completely in disarray.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Te estoy haciendo pick.
Now here's Mills. He is guarded by McCollum. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Collins.
Foul.
This is the defense Collins brings to the table.
Rejection y rejection. Están dando foul.
For San Antonio, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Miles checked in for Pirtle. Both free throws good from Big Dog. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside of Portland. This team loves the energy and skill he brings, though, to the table.
Now Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Big Dog.
Vamos.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Este es malo. Pero chicos, si Whiteside no tira la
Whiteside's
bola.
got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Mills passes to Big Dog.
Y falla. No te dejo el rebote, pendango.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Spurs have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is, I think the players have more say in where they go.
Adiós, mala mía, yo pensé que la tenía yo. No la pedí, no la pedí a propósito.
It's always existed, and the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Wiles. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Trailblazers leading by 18. And here's McCollum. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, he's so strong that it's tough to prevent Whiteside from finishing. No matter how much contact there is, you better
la metió también.
well.
And a bounce back season for
Y la mete también.
Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, Gio, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks.
Pero coge la bola, chico. Ay,
He got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
No fallan.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to
pick.
pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Forbes, and Whiteside sends it back.
Por comelón. Por afrentado.
Passes it to Trent. McCollum dishes to Whiteside. Back to McCollum. Takes a three. And another three for Portland.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
A ver, cuando tú te metes 53 puntos en un primer quarter, brother. La gente no galdea ni volviendo a jugar. No galdean nada.
Well, before the game we talked with
No,
Damian
me
Lillard.
metieron.
He credits his upbringing.
Perdiendo por 10.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
Guys
Salsa.
naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Coming
Me
in,
quedo cojón.
they were sharp from the perimeter.
Me quedo cojón.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Broadcast generic. Oh. Yo creo que broadcast generic. No. Skybox tampoco. Sí, está. Sí.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
Ahora.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Mills. Big Dog is out there with Trey Lyles.
Galdea,
And it's
chico.
Johnson, and it's Forbes in at the shooting
Galdea, tú no
guard.
galdea.
Spurs shooting 31%.
Juan Gómez, gracias por el follow. Ginela 12, gracias por el follow. Y Luis Sánchez, gracias por el follow.
Here's Lyles. No good that time. And it's
María Dani, gracias por el follow.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Ya lo canté bacalao.
There it is for him.
And of the last 6 baskets,
Carteado Caf, gracias por el follow. Jeremy Starboy por el follow. Y Hernández por el follow. Seguimos por ahí. Espérate que llego mañana.
Mills with it. Over Collins. Mills can't hit.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well,
Ya lo
last
por
season, the
30,
Blazers
bro.
were beset by injury.
Sí, siéntame. No quiero ver esta. ¿Por cuánto está ahora? ¡Ya! Por 43.
Anthony, no one around. Hits it from three-point range.
Me fue mala mía porque no sabía ni quién tenía que darle. Ya, lo que clase de salsa. Qué clase de salsa.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
Ya era hora.
The key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. McCollum kicks to Lillard. And the layup's good off
Ya,
the
es que
glass.
esta gente no galdea nada.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in
Jugando
his favorite
con manco.
spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Dámela, que tengo a Lillard.
Here's Big Dog and the basket.
Tengo a Lillard allá abajo.
Big
Voy a ponerlo a
Dog's
la
got
escuela.
it.
Look, he pounces of a chance when the D falls asleep. Easy two.
To the inside. Anthony's shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish,
¿Cuántos
but
favors
he's
hacer ahí?
gotta be
Porque le
quick
cuestan
and rotate
3
to stop him
segundos.
from getting to the rim.
¡Ey!
The Big Dog.
No tengo que salirme, chico. Pásala rápido.
5 on the clock. Here's Murray. And the Spurs scoring again.
Viene del buche, del buche.
He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Here's Lillard. 43
Lo
points.
malo es que no veo que aquí me toca guardiar aquí. Vamos, por fin guardiaron contra. Espérate. Coge el pick. Y a diablo, Pearl.
And it's Portland with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. Here's Mills. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Portland.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think what's good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Hezonja, he's checked in for
basket
by McCollum.
McCollum has a beautiful
floating J.
Good sense of when to go for it.
And Mills kicks to Forbes.
Malden, era 82 puntos en un fucking segundo quarter.
With some arc and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different
no
very
galdean.
different cities, but really each beautiful in its own
No
way.
galdean.
The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Pirtle finds Johnson. Good on the 3-point shot.
Buena, good movement. Good ball movement.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Here's Whiteside over Pirtle.
Oh my God.
Sends it back. Kicks it out to McCollum.
Vamos a coger el rebote, no galdean, no cogemos rebote.
Collins up top and taken away by Johnson. Now the pass to Mills. Pass to Big Dog. Shot from 6. Connects the jumper drops.
Ese es McCollum, muchacho. Dame esa bola.
Portland's gotten hot from 3-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. 59 seconds left here in the second. And foul on the shot.
Que tire tiros libres. Él es malo de tiro libre, fíjate.
And Whiteside looks to score.
Y las mete también hasta el tiro libre.
Forcing them to compromise by foul.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Si no pueden guardiarlo, meten en foul.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Big Dog. Now here is Pirtle. And Forbes kicks to Johnson.
Vamos.
That shot off. Collins with some nice D.
Vamos. Sí se galdea.
Defense is right there. Stolen.
Sí se galdea.
Shot and game clock. Fires from 18.
Listo, no meten un poco.
The Trailblazers shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to McCollum.
No meten ni un coco. Ni un coquito.
Yes, that goes in.
CJ's a microwave. I mean, guys on nights like this, he demands.
En serio.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. with the third quarter soon to follow. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. On the floor for Portland, we've got Anthony. Collins is out there with Whiteside. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. On a situation led to the free throw line for 2. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire.
Ganó uno, perdí el de ahora.
From the line since halftime.
And Mills kicks to Johnson. And there's the pass to Purtle. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 5. Here's Big Dog.
Casi Carmelo es un bacalao.
Big Dog's got 12.
No lo que le queda en la peste.
And the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Here's Anthony.
Pero chico,
good on the bucket. 28 points for C.J. McCollum.
Ese ni me tocaba galdearlo.
Another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
No.
Johnson outside. Here's Big Dog.
Casi Carmelo es un bacalao.
Working on the glass, paying off that time. Big Dog's got 4 points this quarter. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's McCollum. Anthony trying to get open.
Ya, no galdean, ¿verdad?
McCollum's got 14 points now in the
no
second
puedo
half.
con ellos. De verdad que no puedo con ellos.
Mills kicks to Johnson.
Vale, coge el pick, coge el pick. Coge el pick, coge el pick. Coge el maldito pick.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside.
Déjame a Carmelo 1-on-1, chico. Mira, mira, ustedes no galdean.
And he lays it straight in. He's got 16.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D. And
Déjame a Carmelo 1-on-1. Vente, déjame a Carmelo 1-on-1.
1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Big Dog. Not gonna go that time. Collins with some nice D. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Mills passes to Purtle. Mills with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Let's go. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 6. Trailblazers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game.
60, ya los 69.
Here's Trent. He has 7.
Bendito.
Kept alive.
Ay, bendito, y me coge el rebote. Yo por la... Yo al frente de él, y no coge el rebote.
Defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Mills. To the middle. From Big Dog. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Trent. San Antonio with the rebound.
Estaba solo, chico.
Now Mills. 6 points for him. And it's Portland with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from Anthony. Off on that one. And so it's Portland enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, good job.
Advice to say, no tiene que decir nada, así que cara.
Keep rebounding. Don't lose men in transition.
Well, Terry praising his guys, GA, bringing it on the defensive end.
And they've done just that.
Quisiera que van a poner el pared completo con la pela que estamos con. Pero miren, el paseo también.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Johnson is out there with Medu. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Big Dog, the pass to Johnson. Kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Over Hazonia. Here's Big Dog. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is off. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
First and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. If they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man.
Steven.
These guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Passed a little.
No. Fue Walker. Yo pensé que había sido ellos. Dije, ¿qué pasó ahí?
No good on that one. The Spurs making a switch here. Gay's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Here's Big Dog. Made that one as his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's Simons.
¿Qué es esa bola?
A floater. The rebound by Big Dog. Big Dog's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ray, you talked about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
Not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Hazonia up top with the floater, and that one good. Hazonia's got his first points of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
Leon, and he converts the layup. Big Dog's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight?
It's tipped. Here's Walker. Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Big Dog. And 3 chances on that possession.
They get
a hand on it. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Big Dog with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul. Said that history is written by the victors. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes
Por lo menos es el doble.
Tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won.
Engaldeado, mano, no galdeamos nada.
Those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
No galdeamos,
Lillard fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest.
La ofensiva llegó,
If you will, you can safely say mission accomplished.
Defensa no llegó nada.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for C.J. McCollum.
His passes were crisp tonight.
¿Cuántos puntos metió?
So many easy buckets came off his assist.
¿Quién es más que metió puntos aquí los
Trailblazers with the ball.
No, tienen a DeRozan de hijo allá abajo, mira.
41 seconds left in the
Tienen
fourth
que pegármele.
Here's Simon.
You know, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a rollout on his team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Medu.
Ya se escucha mucha gente.
Here is Forbes.
El juego que ya está acabado.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Defensivo. Offense.
Error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Simons surveying the D.
Ya, acaba el juego ya. Dos, uno, cero.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Va a ser bien poquito. Playmaking también, pero eso defensive rebound y eso un montón. Vamos a jugar un My Team, a ver cómo me va en My Team. Es la primera vez que voy a jugar My Team. fui. Vamos a ver cómo nos va en My Team. Bueno, el equipo que yo tenía. Gino, ya brega.
If I come through range, ain't no sport. Nah, my Xbox was a sport. On and off court, I put numbers on the board. I financed it all, but who keeping score? We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so I pay it for it. The irony of growing up poor is you gotta pay for it.
Okay.
Why you think they for it? Why you think we got about for it? Why you think my
Season 1 pack. Eso vale caro.
I had to fight for it. Some of my cousins for it. A lot of
Ay, que me salen estos paquetes que tengo aquí. Oh, Giannis Antetokounmpo combo. Giannis Antetokounmpo Al Horford. Nemanja Bjelica. Contrato. PlayStation Plus. The Griffin. Okay.
Going for it, yeah, the same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it, yeah, the same team. How you mean? What you know about the team? When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come
Single player challenge.
If I come through range, ain't no sport. Kids yelling key like no steals from the porch.
Okay. No entendí esto. Entonces, my team. Vamos a ver my collection.
I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I went horse trying to tell it, hold that door. Boy, Mr. Lottery, never like picks, but they all still follow me. Now ain't that a to a dad, ain't that a switch? I paved the way, save the date. I take breaks in the summer, but the wintertime lit. Hey, left, look at who I'm still with.
This is trade line, team limited, play with friends. My team limited. Complete fire and find game with unique line of creation rules every weekend. Play 5 on 5 with the best players to win exclusive prize and qualify my team unlimited.
Falling back just to let it take shape. No squares in the circle, the words get hurtful. I heard that commercial, they gon' let it go. Hide from the side where we don't see. Yeah, with the cost to survive. Turns for the worst on the road to the promise. Could've just mobile, but I'd rather pay homage. Yeah, still do it cause they get me paid.
Okay.
But she don't get saved. That mojo screaming, oh behave. You been there, you took that break. I get sleep, but I stay up late. same old for the most part. Ain't changed for the most part. Really can't complain for the most part. I be giving game for the most part. Lights, camera, with the action. Hey, before you rip the plastic, man. Watch you hustle backwards, yeah. All my losses made me savage. That's it, bro.
De verdad que no he jugado. No he jugado. Esto no lo he jugado. Vamos a ver. Una vez que lo juego. Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Motivating, paper chasing, working like Jamaican. If you see me on the phone, it's business, not no caking. Quit a 6-figure job, why? Cause I'm not patient. Need that money right now, need what Buffett make it. Man, live like dreams. 5-star cuisine, need that new whip 19. G-star the jeans and my chick Vaseline. Flex star, creatine, flex, creatine. I need the money, I need it. I put that on everything that I love. 100s and 50s and sometimes the dubs. I put that on everything that I love. Need a dub, that's on that thing I love. Put that on my auntie and uncle's son. I need the money, I need it lump sum. I put that on everything.
Lo deja así. El Brian de este hombre bregaría. Bueno, obviamente aquí en juego. Vamos a ver cómo nos va.
Tip-off goes to Cincinnati. Now Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Smart and aggressive, Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Here's Lillard.
Yeah.
That'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The first one falls.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Shaq. A rebound.
Ah, los chicos pasaban bola para el lado.
Tatum drives in. And slam
Le
dunk
di a
by
la
Tatum.
X para pasarla al tipo que está solo en el triple.
Show of confidence from Tatum. He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Shaq. Here's Williamson. And finally they hit one.
Hacho, mano, esto es lo malo, el internet te falla aquí bien brutal.
And Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Lillard attacking.
El internet aquí te falla.
Damian Lillard with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the shot goes
Te
in.
falla mucho.
Williamson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team.
No,
right
Chuck,
now.
chicos, iba a fallar.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Bryant for 3.
Pasó. Jota da jaja. ¿Qué hiciste eso? Cogiste el rebote.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Bryant. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Cincinnati. Now Hayward. Here's O'Neal. And it goes down 2 points.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Kobe with it. Back to Lillard. Here's Kobe.
Ya lo que
Now
embuste.
the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode
Que embuste,
to the
que
rim like
embuste.
that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline
La madre,
players. You got to make
la
sure that the
defensa.
coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Tatum. Now Westbrook.
No
This
seas
one
malo.
for 3. Outside for Beal. Outside Westbrook. Now Simmons to the middle. 6 to shoot. Williamson double team. A 3 from Tatum. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
¿Qué? No sean
They get it back.
malo, chico. Mete esa bola, Simón.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
¿Qué es esto?
It's going to be on Zion Williamson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
Here's Fox. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. And De'Aaron Fox has
Pero por qué, chicos, son un pase al garete.
I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts
Hola,
so
por eso es
much
que yo odio
pressure
jugar
on
online.
any retreating defense.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing.
Por eso yo odio jugar online.
Tatum
Por
does
eso
damage
mismo.
inside. He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Westbrook with a wide open look.
Mira esto.
Is a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
It's tipped. Here's Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 9 points for Jason Tatum.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
And
Tipo tiene un equipazo mejor que el mío.
tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every
Mira
opportunity.
esto.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Noel. To the inside. Deal with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Ben Simmons picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. Here's Williamson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Clearly a foul, yeah.
It's both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
No sé con quién la tira ahí, pero...
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Mira, no falla.
On the assist by Horford.
No
And they're
falla.
forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Noel. Here's Shaq. Misses and
Mira esto.
Outside, Horford. Inside. The kick out to Bryant. Fires the
Tipo
three.
solo, brother.
Cincinnati trails by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mira, un pase allá abajo.
Williamson out on the wing and coming down the lane. That's a guy hard to stop on a fast break.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Look at that. O'Neal is
Mira, un pase al garete allá abajo. Mira.
Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
No de Garnett.
Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Bryant.
Shaq, chico, ¿por qué tú te vas?
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Foul.
Net with the block. And
Y
Lillard
vale.
gets it to go.
Foul. Y vale.
Lillard's got 6 points. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Garnett outside. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3.
Amazing how much Lillard has spatial awareness when his defender's just far enough away.
A
He's
ver,
going to
tipo está
shoot that quickly.
Hacen unos pases bien al garete y las cogen, no sé, no. Unos pases que ahora mismo yo hago eso. Ya, turnover. Ya hago esos pases y es un turnover oficial. Wow, ya, tiro libre. Para el bono.
That's his first foul. .152 left now here in the second.
Ya, tiro libre, chico.
Foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
For Cincinnati, they shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Bryant with the rebound. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Cincinnati.
Mira fallando una huida.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse.
Ooh.
He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football.
Oh, una huida. ¿Cómo falla una huida, chico?
Around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Three-pointer, Kukoc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Another good play.
Tony Kukoc. Hablo, está bien grande este juego.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count.
¿Qué es eso?
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league, on full display there. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Bryant. Got a piece of it. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Back to Williamson.
Mira, no pitan fa.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Shoots a 3. And it's Westbrook missing. It could go. The shot, no good. And so it's the visiting team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them.
Mira.
After that, they are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Bryant. Lillard left side. Pass to Horford. Here's Lillard.
No.
Fires for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. 3 on 3. Here's O'Neal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Shaq's got 6.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hayward outside. Outside, Fox. Back to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Smilagic. And the layup's good off the glass. Smilagic has got his first bucket in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
What a luxury for a staff to have a guard who can do this. Lillard able to elevate quickly for the monster jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting
No,
to the team.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's...
Mira eso, chico.
That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Cincinnati calls timeout. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Both teams will make substitutions. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Fox. Pass to O'Neal.
Pero mira este también.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Mitchell right side. And here is Horford. Guarded by O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Cincinnati trails by 13. Johnson outside. And that one is good.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Pass to Kukoc.
Wow.
Mitchell looking it over. .146 left to play in the third. A pass to Fox. And a miss there on the triple. And here we go. Outside Beal. And here's Kukoc.
Mira esto.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the times.
To the right side. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Kukoc for three.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like.
Wow, y métela. Ya, ahora sí que estoy jodido.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Cincinnati shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Well, probably a little draft. In the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Beal. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, this is great when Westbrook starts to dictate the tempo of the game. This time he's doing it with the pass, setting up a teammate.
Cincinnati again missing. And Westbrook throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
Williamson outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the visiting team. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's Cincinnati now. It's an 18-point game. And it's Bryant in the corner. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Pass to Garnett. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Es que le sale todo.
And they're
No
beginning
falla.
to just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
Mira, mira.
Especially on the interior.
Down low. The kick out to Bryant. Outside, Simmons. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
So it's the visitors now. Inside, Williamson.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
On the wing, Kobe. Williamson left side. Back to Kobe. Westbrook's got room. Gets a very good look and converts.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Offensive
Foul. Foul, malditas.
Garnett with the block.
Madre puñeta, fue foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Westbrook, here we go. That shot, no good. And it's Cincinnati the other way.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Mira eso, mira eso, mira eso.
With a full head of steam, but completely
Mira eso,
under
mira eso.
control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Fires from deep. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close, and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook
No
throws
se
it
puede,
down.
de verdad. Este juego online no se puede. Tienes que tener un internet de...
To the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense
Tienes
and
que
then
tener un
exploiting
internet de Cristóbal.
For those just
Me la voy a
joining
pintar
us,
de
fourth
galdear.
quarter here, we're just over 2.5
No se
minutes
puede,
into it.
mira, el jugador se va por ir para
A
abajo.
shot by Lillard, wide open. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hayward from outside.
Mira, mira.
Bryant with the rebound. Here's Williamson. Garnett with the block. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard left side. And the whistle blows.
Mira,
It's
mira,
gonna be
mira.
on Damian Lillard. That will get him his 4th foul
Eso es
of
lo
the
único que
game.
cantan aquí, foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Lillard from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Foul. Y
And
no
it's Lillard
vale.
missing.
A mí no me cantan nada, en verdad. Mierda, juego.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Drops in the tray.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Mira esto, mira esto. Mira.
But they get it back. Back to Garnett. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bryant. Lillard from outside. Cincinnati trails by 21. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. He gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
El primer foul
He makes
foul
one of
break
two
que me
that
pitan a
time.
mí.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Tira, tira.
Lillard way outside. Again the miss by Lillard. Here's Fox. Johnson in the corner. Cincinnati again missing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And it's Mitchell missing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Simmons. Here's Noel. It's Fox with the drive. Simmons buries it from about 10 feet away.
An unpredictable offensive weapon with a wide array of moves. Simmons getting it done this time with the catch and shoot.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
Ay, bendito. Creo que ya. Déjame apagar esto, gente. Dios, si ya lo tengo aquí. Gente, gracias por ver el videito de hoy en el Apex Channel. Jugamos NBA 2K21. El primer juego de My Player lo gané. El segundo me dieron una catimba. Y jugué por primera vez el My Team y me dieron otra catimba más. Opinión. Pues en el online, obviamente, porque My Player, pues obviamente tú controlas un jugador. Pero en la otra, que es My Team, de verdad que es bien, pero que bien difícil jugar este juego cuando es online. ¿Por qué cuando es online? Porque cuando tú tienes, un ejemplo, tienes un internet y tu oponente tiene un mejor internet o un internet diferente al tuyo, sea mejor o peor, pues la cosa cambia un montón. A veces cuando le vas a dar un short release, tienes como que dejarle un poquito más al botón para poder, como quien dice, para que poder el jugador tirar mejor. Y no sé por qué siempre pasa eso, pero en todos los 2K cuando es online, siempre pasa lo mismo. Al menos, obviamente, al menos que tengas un internet, sabes, que tengas como un giga de internet, pues entonces ahí pues no vas a tener ningún tipo de problema. Y es más difícil, de verdad, que es más difícil jugando online. ¿Qué más? Mañana le vamos a meter al Warzone. Mañana esté pendiente, mañana vamos a meterle al Warzone de miércoles de Warzone, aunque mañana a la misma hora le vamos a meter. Vamos a estar por YouTube, vamos a estar por Twitch y vamos a estar por Facebook. So que estén pendientes mañana a la misma hora, a las 7. So que nada, mañana metemos en Warzone. Así que no olvides seguirme en las páginas Facebook, YouTube, Twitch e Instagram. So que pasen por ahí, denle su like, denle su follow. Y nada, nos vemos mañana en el Apex Channel. Así que nos vemos en la próxima. Chequeamos, gente.